Another Monday, another batch of Steam reviews. We got the mustard colored hoodie. We got the caffeine, and yes, it is tea this time. While I do think that there is zero competition between coffee and tea, sometimes you gotta mix it up. Keep yourself on your toes. Let's hop in. Alrighty, first and foremost, we have Warframe, the free-to-play king. But yeah, it's crazy how much support and how much love this game gets, being free-to-play, but also built on like microtransactions. But again, it's doing it right. Like there's so much content there that you don't have to spend money on, which I like. I've tried it. 4,012 hours. I'm currently permabanned and I still recommend the game. You almost have 2 years worth of a full-time job. They need to give you a medal. This review is from a Destiny player that after years of Bungie negligence decided to quit and try this wonderful game. Always saw as Destiny, but only PvP and worse. Oh boy, how much I was wrong. I'm a 55-year-old biker and trucker father and probably one of the oldest people playing this game. I'm a single father to my son who is 15 now. My son got this game and he started playing. By the end of the week, he had 12 hours on the game. 12 hours in 1 week? That's kind of amateur hour. Just saying. Like, you could clock 8 hours easily on each weekend day. Tell your son to step his game up. Play turns. This game has ever since brought me and my son closer again, and now we actually spend time together outside the house together as well. That is a very wholesome review. Gaming is bringing families together. Has anyone ever said that about a book? Nope. I don't think so. Or a movie? I don't think so, except maybe Star Wars. I might be schizophrenic because there's a woman talking in my head every 3 seconds. That's funny. There's a little like AI bot that talks to you. Okay, not recommended. Here we go. This game has taught me the importance of avoiding FOMO. GAAS. What is that? Does somebody know what that is? I know what FOMO is, fear of missing out, but what is that? 8,000 hours. 8,000. 12,000. Holy shit. Wow. 10,000 hours. Holy shit. Alrighty, we have Diablo IV, a game that was incredible on release. At least I loved it. And then, as far as I remember, with the first update, they just tanked it. So, and right now it's sitting at mixed reviews, but I still find it enjoyable. But I know with that first, okay, this is a good game. A nice brain dead time sink that you need from time to time. Graphic story additions to the franchise all make it fun. The problem is this company is greedy beyond belief. To pay $70 for a game means it better be all-inclusive, but it is not. They shove microtransactions down your throat. Okay, you don't have to buy them, but I will say, I have seen some of the like armor that you can buy for the same price as the game. Just because you can't, even if nobody buys it, that still makes you look like shit. Oh yeah. Somebody out there will buy it. If nobody buys it and nobody loses their money, you still look like shit. Okay, as a casual player, this game is fantastic. Always something to do, constant action, good story build up, and cutscenes. Oh god, the cutscenes. I don't care. Microtransactions, yep, bad, you know, paid all this, whatever. The cutscenes. I would watch just hours of Diablo cutscenes. 100%. They're so good. Oh god. This is what the product looks like when the sales team takes over. I feel like a lot of the negativity came after the first update. Should you buy Diablo? Oh, okay, this one looks funny. Should you buy Diablo 4 or Baldur's Gate 3? It's up to your preference, but I'd say Baldur's Gate. Things Diablo 4 does better. Microtransactions, live service, always online, battle passes, $20 horse cosmetic. $20 horse cosmetics? Your horse? Really? You think your horse is going to miss that? You think he's going to know the difference? I think not. Let's stop that. Battle Pass not giving enough currency for shop items or next Battle Pass. Oh, that's a pain in the ass when you get like 10 credits short of being able to buy that thing you want. Things Baldur's Gate 3 does better. All you had to put here was everything else. Literally everything else. Baldur's Gate is perfection. These are valid. You get some saucy. That's gonna be like my go-to. That's my staple award, is the saucy award. You're getting some sauce. If you have trouble sleeping, start a dungeon. You'll be dozing off in 5 minutes. See that? So it's good. It's a good sleep remedy. I see. Blizzard is a nerfing money grabber pile of dookie. Dookie. I love that word, dookie. It's funnier than like crap or shit. It's just hot dookie. Dookie. So we have a different type of game here. Power Wash Simulator. This is, you know what? If your morning routine instead consists of relaxation, you've got your tea, you've got your coffee, you got the fireplace going. It's a chilly, cold morning. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's a Saturday. Maybe it's not a Monday and you say, I want to relax and I just want to kind of unwind and clean some stuff. That's what you do here. And you feel like you're shooting stuff even though it's a water gun. It's really oddly satisfying. Like, try it. Helldivers 2, but like dads. Helldivers 2, but for dads. Okay, what else? Satisfying, I agree. Good. Yep, solid. Not gonna lie, I bought this game just to see Warhammer 40k content. That's fair. Oh, dude. Warhammer Space Marine 2 might be my most hyped game of 2024. Babe, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm cleaning the car. I'm power washing the car digitally. It's like sex, but without the sex. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, this person knows. Watch. Turn off the lights and brew some hot cocoa. Put on your favorite music or something chill and calming, like a fireplace on the other monitor. Boot up this game and let your mind wander. Reflect on life, perhaps get a little sad. Wash away the dirt and wash away the past. Feel better and clean. You know what? I'm going to add to it. Put some marshmallows in the cocoa. Maybe a little whipped cream. When I am sad, I play Power Wash Simulator. When I am angry, I play Power Wash Simulator. When I'm confused, stressed, happy, when I'm contemplating life, I really like playing Power Wash Simulator. I hear you. Oh boy. Bethesda's big behemoth. I still have yet to have any desire to go back to this after what, 2 playthroughs? So I streamed the first playthrough and then hopped back in a little later, and I have had no desire to go back to it. And that's really sad because I'm a big space slut too. I have a feeling a lot of it's justified. Outer Worlds did it better. Outer Worlds was great. Oh my God, and Outer Worlds 2 is coming. This is a great year for gaming. There's no passion, there's no vision, there's no aggression, there's no mindset in this video game. Yeah, you know what? Somebody said it was like just painfully average, and I kind of agree. They dropped the ball on the whole space exploration. Again, call it really small, but I wanted the immersion of being able to like go off and on planets. I didn't want a loading screen. That was something that really sold it for me. That's why I love No Man's Sky. Now it's a great game, but even back when it first came out, like just being able to hop in a ship and fly directly into space, that is so cool. This game made me worried about Elder Scrolls 6. No. Listen, this game just taken a huge dump in terms of what people expected was the kick in the pants they needed to say, oh shit, we can't do that again. They needed this. If Starfield, if it came out the way it did and then people for some reason loved it, then you should be worried. The fact that it came out and people are like, wow, this is painfully average and like what? I'd have more fun going back to Skyrim. Like that, they needed this. I played 75 hours because I needed a dopamine fix. Boring story, boring world, and like, man, the world has to be interesting. Like, come on. Oh, wait a minute. A developer responded to this. Okay, hold on. A game about space in which your ship is nothing more than a set dressing for storage containers and an optional arcade-style minigame where you fly your ship a line while holding your trigger long enough for every AI to blow themselves up by flying directly into your path. Okay, here's the... Hi there. Thank you for taking time. Disappointment. Okay. Well, there may be loading screens in between fast traveling. Just consider the amount of data for the expense. Okay. Thank you for your review. Think about all of the data that is being processed. So we have loading screens. We don't believe this shortcoming will hinder our players from getting lost in the world we created. After you just read a review stating it didn't allow me to get lost in the world. There's no okay point for loading screens at this point. Like, especially in that instance. Come on. Gameplay is outdated, copy and paste. Yeah, like saying it's a Bethesda game, it has the Bethesda charm is a cute way of saying it's dated. We didn't update anything. It's the same engine that was good 12 years ago. Starfield makes Fallout 4 look like a masterpiece. Ooh, I remember that on release too. Oh, Todd Howard, that little elf, effed me again. He felt it at the Game Awards. He knew. When Starfield was voted for nothing, he knew. All right, we could go on forever. Final game. The Saints Row Reboot. It is less than a year old and it is on sale for $10. That's not a good sign. And here I thought we were going to end on a good note. I guess not. This game is a disaster. Do some research on the game's development. Somebody died for Saints Row and it ended up like this. This is a huge middle finger to every Saints Row fan, new players, and the legacy of the series as a whole. Yeah, the older Saints Row, like Saints Row the Third, dude, I have such fond memories of that game. These disappointment games just make games like Spider-Man and Baldur's Gate and Helldivers 2, Dragon's Dogma, just hopefully, Rise of the Ronin, all these games coming out that are just great. They make them even more incredible just because we all remember these pieces of garbage. But again, I haven't played this. I've just seen a lot of shit on it. So I can't say anything before I've played it. Horrible writing, remaster Saints Row 2 and I'll buy it for $60. Dude, remaster Saints Row 3 and I'll buy it for $60. Saints Row 3 is so good. 4 too. I like 4. Purely speaking, wow, recommended. It's not easy to review this game, but I'll try my best. I want to end on a good note. Okay, I got to end on it's Monday morning. I've got to end on a good note. So I'll be right back.
12 seconds later.
There we go. This game is home to me. Star Wars: The Old Republic. This is the one with the amazing trailers. Yes, it looks a little dated. This game's been 2011. This game has been kicking for 13 years. Amazing story. This is my kick back, relax, hop in. 1,200 hours. I've been playing this game since it was in the beta phase. I have more than 10,000 hours played since the game wasn't on Steam when I started. That's right, they migrated it from its own launcher to Steam. And I can honestly admit that this is the must-have for every true Star Wars fan. I agree. You get the Old Republic non-canon stories, but they're part of the old books and the legend stories that everyone loves because they're so cool. If you love Star Wars, you'll probably love this game. If they put out a giant update to redo all the visuals, God, that is on my wish list. Best game ever. 4,300 hours. I can probably say, since there's no way to track it, if you were able to pull my hours from the original launcher to Steam, it'd probably be sitting around something like that. I'm 55 years old this year. This one is good for Star Wars fans of all ages. I agree. Yeah, you know what? You get saucy too. You get saucy. And if you want to continue to get saucy and you enjoy these Steam reviews, go down, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, comment what you think about any of these games, or if there's a game that you would like me to review. If there's something you're like, you know what? I think Morgan needs to review that because I hate it. Or they love it. And now I love it. And now I hate it again. You know what I mean? If there's any game like that that's just super controversial, or you think that, you know what, he'll get a kick out of this, maybe I'll get a kick out of this, let me know. Again, this is going to be a new morning routine every single Monday. And have a good Monday.